I mean, we kind of talked about the external factors, and then I kind of just want to get your thoughts about some whiteboard talk on if we took the wrecking crew, some of your best defenses you remember from your time at A&M, and we dropped them into this modern era of football with the proliferation of the RPO and smaller and faster and on the field. And do you think that they would have fared well, or would there have probably needed been some personnel changes or schematic changes from how you did things back then? I'm curious on your thoughts on how the wrecking crew would fare in modern day football.
Not much change, not much change because we played. If you go back, yeah, I saw John Jenkins a couple of years ago, and he said, Hoss, y'all had us figured out, man. He said, I was always scared to death that somebody else was going to do what y'all did, but nobody ever did. He said, not many people had those coverage guys like you had and the
Yeah,
linebackers that could run, but
yeah,
you check the stats on when the run and shoot played played the wrecking crew. It didn't fare too well. They'd have 800 yards a week before or something, and we played. I told my coaches at the time we were playing. This is really at that time. I said this is an unconventional offense we're playing. So it makes no sense to play a conventional defense. We're going to adapt to it. So one time down there in Houston, I put John Roper at nose guard, and we played our two outside linebackers at five techniques at defensive end. So and then we had nickel and dime on the field. So I
that's
had
awesome.
CBs and all those linebackers, and the nose guard was a linebacker. And
Yeah,
so at that time, their scheme, they had two open sides all the time. Every down, they'd be like trips open or, two on one side, three on one side, empty backfield, or they'd have one back and they'd have three on one side and one other, but they still had two open sides. So
right.
with me bringing that speed off the side, even if they were half rolling away, we could catch them from behind. They couldn't outrun. Before they could get the ball off, we'd be hitting the quarterback in the back of the head. And so we get behind.